to Reflexive Moon Tarot. Thank you for checking out my channel. So today we are doing a general read for the full moon in Taurus, which is an earth sign, so that could be helpful to you, which is good. But either way, we're going to focus on cards as opposed to astrology right now. And this is your general read for the Capricorns out there that I am so blessed to have come and check out my channel. First card. Ooh, the star. Look at you. High hopes. High hopes. A solid understanding of what it is that you know, where it is that you come from. You know, we come from, like that song, we are stardust and we are golden. And you are getting yourself back to the garden. This could be your emotional garden, your spiritual garden, all the things that require tending to. That, you know, we sort of put to sleep a little bit when it's winter time, but that basically depends on where you're at in the world, and it doesn't really matter what season it is. It's always a good time to tend to your garden and to basically just tap into that hope that you have. Your conscience. Okay, and then we have the Page of Wands reversed. So crossing that, you have been experiencing some difficulties with feeling good about your creative energy. Also learning how to feel good about your creative energy and knowing, trusting the process of what it is to foster growth in your life. It sometimes takes time. Sometimes, you know, you hit those plateaus. But at the same time, like, you're just learning and accepting the fact that it is a process and not giving up. So you may feel like you want to give up, or if you've made the right decision or not, and the path in which you've chosen to take. But either way, we'll see what is overlooking the situation. Oh, we have another page here, the Page of Cups, and this page looks like they are having some good times, consuming a great deal here. So, you know, the Page of Cups is a bit of a lustful card. So Capricorn, you may be experiencing some very lustful or powerful urges to overconsume on some level. That could be because it is the holiday season. We like to eat lots. We like to drink lots. You know, it's good times all around. So this page does need to learn how to not use external forms of consumption to fulfill their emotional needs. At the same time, this page is very joyful, great to have around. This could be a person in your life. This could be you. But overlooking the situation, I would say this is more you tuning into good times ahead and really just allowing yourself to experience some joy this season. And we have an oracle card that has come through. This deck comes with a beautiful set of 10 oracle cards that I have just mixed up or just added to the mix. And we have number 8, which is the doppelganger or the evil twin. So looking within, this card has a very sort of Gemini kind of lover's card actually vibe. Also the card of strength comes to my mind on account of this lion and this fabulous child. So introspection, seeking to improve yourself, discovering your own potential. acknowledging your own potential and adopting new identities for the sake of shedding old ones. And in order to do that, you look for the courage within. Find your inner alter ego and just embrace it. And then we have the Two of Swords reversed. So subconsciously, you are having a little bit of difficulties with recognizing your talents and your abilities, more importantly, to basically mastermind your way through this next period of life. One second, I'm just taking a little hydration moment. So the two of Swords basically in this position has to do with your subconscious. And this could be, your skills and abilities that you need to further develop, or perhaps even just change your attitude about, but it also could be both. Either way, it is related to issues of the mind. So education, learning, and growing subconsciously on that level. Developing your psyche on that level. And then we have the Ten of Wands. Coming from a place where you have really been carrying a heavy load, needing to lay your burdens down, and being ready to take on a new project, putting something down to begin something new. The 10 is definitely sort of like the end of a cycle, especially creatively speaking. This one can be a bit heavy though, both upright and reversed. If it was reversed, it would be a lack of willingness to lay your burdens down or to repurpose what it is that you're carrying and start afresh. But here at least you are aware of the fact that you need to start something new, or to figure out, take a new approach to what it is that you are carrying. Oh, we got some flippers here. Judgment. And the Emperor. So there is an awakening that you are having trouble basically coming into or accepting. One sec. I've got some sage burning here and it's kind of drying out the air a little bit, so bear with me here. Having to hydrate a little bit more. So basically, you're just not being honest with yourself about this load that you're carrying. And it's entirely possible that if you don't come to terms with what it is that you need to deal with and sort of organize and regroup and reset, goals, let go of a few things you've taken on too much on some levels, it's going to burn you up as opposed to, foster new life, rebirth on some level. And the way that others see you is that they see you as like basically a boss. You're fully capable of creating systems that work for you, protecting what it is that you've built, seeking the right type of guidance, or guidance that works for you. I mean, some emperors, it's questionable what their level of ethics are, but at the same time, they still get the job done of basically running their world, or what it is that they are responsible for. And it looks like you are afraid that you, again, this was the theme last read with Capricorns, or sorry, with Virgos. It looks like you really are not, especially with this little page here, you're afraid that you don't know enough. You're afraid that you're not going to have the confidence that you need to exercise your knowledge. And really, because we have this page crossing here, what's coming to my mind is that you just need some more experience. You just need to do the job. Practice. Practice exercising your knowledge. Because you will burn up. You'll burn up, you'll dry out if you don't at least put it into practice. And that could be just full circle, figuring out what it is that you need to have a plan to make everything work. And not everything work at the same time. This could be figuring out timelines of when you should be focusing on one thing and then focusing on the next after you've completed a project. But this, I believe, also has to do with the fear of, could be a lot of things, a fear of not having a solid sense of spiritual knowledge, to have what it takes to move forward, to support yourself through this awakening that you are not allowing your light to shine through on some level. But yeah, let's take a look back at this with this little doppelganger card. You know, it's a bit of a card that is centered in faking it until you make it. You got to figure out what outfit you want to put on, how you want to dress yourself up. How do you want to present yourself to the world? So really taking some time to think about that. How do you want others to see you? And it's a very, like I said earlier, it's very superficial on some levels. But, you know, the way that we present ourselves often outside of the home, outside of our own personal space, is not going to be the same way that we feel when we're in our own space. So that's okay. And then we have the Nine of Swords, and it's reversed. So feelings of anxiety, you may be feeling good and better about yourself on some level, but there still is some things that you need to deal with. You know, you're on your way to killing that anxiety, but it's still showing up here. So I really think, though, that the focus should be on the fact that you are in it to win it. You are on your way to killing this anxiety. You're about to figure out how to get your goals in order, put your goals in check, goals and projects in check, so that you can fully embrace this awakening and feel strong and confident within yourself, which is the way that other people see you. So just basically reflecting that. All right. So this is a really great spread. It's interesting. There's a lot of interesting things happening here for you, Capricorn. And I really hope I really hope the best for you, truly, especially through this holiday season. So thanks for watching. If this resonates, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And we'll see you again in the next phase. Take care.